Hello, a very good morning, sir.
Morning. Thank you for joining me. How are you doing today?
So I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
I'm all good. Thank you so much. I hope you can see me and hear me clearly, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's issue, right? Issue. Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. Thank you for joining me. I believe we are meeting for the first time.
Yes, sir. For the very first
Mhm.
time,
Yeah. So how long have you been taking sessions here on English Sharing?
sir. I think from December.
Okay, so it's been. Have you been regularly attending sessions?
Um, 1 month gap was there. Then I'm
Mhm.
regular in taking sessions.
So sorry. Okay, all right. So you took a month gap, but for rest of the month you have been regular.
Sorry, sir. I didn't get it.
Okay. Am I audible? Am I clearly audible?
Uh, a little latency is there in your voice.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Okay. Hello.
Yes,
Is it better now?
perfect.
Okay, great. So Ishu, where you're from? Can you tell me something about yourself?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. My name is Ishu Goyal, and I'm from Uttar Pradesh, Ghaziabad. I am an active learner. I am pursuing my Masters of Education. I'm in the final semester of my M.Ed. And if I talk about my hobbies, so they are like dancing, painting, reading, and writing poetries as well, and exploring new places,
Mm-hmm.
and few more. So that's all about me.
Okay, great. Wow. All right. So you have been. How long have you been into poetry, into reading and writing poetry?
So actually, from my childhood, I love to read novels, poetries, Hindi books too much. I used to spend a lot of time in library as well. But when COVID was there, so in that lockdown period, I used to analyze the thoughts. Like if I'm looking outside in the park, the birds, the stars in the night, the moon. So it was like they touched like my soul. I feel like they're like that was the time feel so peaceful inside me. So at that time, I was just having a pen and a paper, and I think that was the very first time in lockdown I write my feelings uh, in a poetry sense. And I too was unaware, like I was recalling all the memories because it's such a time of uncertainty. So I was recalling all the memories. So my very first poem I write in lockdown was Memories, Yadein.
Mm-hmm.
So, one by one, I make sentences, and then I don't know, gradually and slowly, the poem comes into the shape. And when I recited that poem to my friends and my mother, they were like, "You have written this. We cannot believe it." I was, yes, I was too like that. Yes, I also cannot believe that. So that from that time, I'm writing
Okay. And
poetries.
since you've been writing unrelentlessly, I feel, right? So do you get all thoughtful and pensive when it comes to jotting down something, some of your thoughts? Do you get creative and imaginative all the time, even when you're writing now?
So do you get?
All creative and imaginative.
Okay, so yes, sir. So I think whenever, like, if I will see a leaf falling down from the tree, that is something like I feel it like that. Like the air, if very calming, peaceful, and soothing air is blowing, so
Mhm.
I can, I sense that, and it just go like deeply touched my soul, inner soul. When it rains, once I write a poetry on rain because when it was raining and I was just getting into the rain, and I just love to what we say get wet in the rain. So I just so I feel every single drop on my face, on my hair,
Mhm.
on my, it was touched in my heart. So I I do write a poem after drinking tea and few dumplings because definitely in rainy season that is must essential. So after that, I try to uh, you know express my feelings on
Mhm.
paper. I am very fond of writing. Whatever I feel, whatever. So I do write it on a paper.
Okay, all right. I think this is some talent that you have because even if I force myself to write something down, it doesn't come. It doesn't because you need to have a very good bulk of vocabulary. The lexicon should be highly, it should be rich enough so that you can come up with relevant words, so that you can string it together and make it something reasonable, right? So I always find that as very very difficult. But it's I think you need to have this creative touch and be all. It's all talent and practice. I feel. Don't you feel so?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
It's like you said that string. So it's like a string of pearls,
Mhm.
together with all pearls. So basically, I like
Yeah,
to make a string of words together,
words
and it.
knitting together.
I Yes, I'm decorating that particular page with the string of words. I just love
Okay.
to write.
All right. All right. Very good. So, what brings you over here? You seem like a very fluent speaker already. Where do you think that you have to work upon?
Whenever, like randomly, if a topic has been given to me,
Mhm.
then I become conscious and fluency totally broke down. Even though I manage the things, I tell myself that no, it's okay to be nervous. We are human beings, so it's okay. So
Mhm.
basically, to enhance my fluency and for the random topic, that feedback, from the eminent tutors here, I want that feedback that what part I have to work over.
So, what have you understood so far? So far from the sessions that you have taken.
Yes, sir. The tutors are so good that they provided me a very valuable feedback that I have to
Mhm.
work on my tense part. Sometimes I replace present tense with past or past with present, and a little bit on vocabulary. Like I use repetitive words a lot. So yes,
Mhm.
sir. These are the feedbacks.
So, have you been proactive with your approach, trying to work upon your shortcomings in the language?
Yes, sir. I'm trying my best. How can I enhance my vocabulary part and the tense part as well? Yes.
Hmm. Mhm. And do you normally go by the session document, the topic
Sorry,
for
sir.
the day? Do you normally go by the
Oh,
session document, the topic for the day, and you talk about it?
yes, sir. The topic is mother,
Mhm.
and I've gone through all the questions, the vocabulary, and the paragraph we had to read before session.
Yeah, normally you go by the session document, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. How do you want feedback, by the way? Do you want me to correct you right after you speak something wrong, or maybe later on? Do you want me to push it for the late
Uh, later on, like
later
at
on
the end of.
at the
Yes.
end of the okay session? All right. All right. But first, I would like to know about your daily routine. Okay. I just want to know how you spend your day. How do you start your morning, and how do you go about it? Would you like to tell me that first? Yeah.
Okay. So basically, I wake up by 7 a.m. in the morning,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I take half glass of lukewarm or normal water, and I
Mhm.
have a park in front of my home. So I go to that park and walk barefoot on the green grass. I usually
Mhm.
touch the leaves, the trees, and feel them the and nowadays summer is on is coming on the way. So the sun is there by 7:15 a.m. Like
Mhm.
sunlight is there. So connecting with nature. Basically, I try my best to connect with nature for 15 minutes at
Mhm.
least daily basis. So after
Uh-huh.
that, I come back to and I just declutter, not declutter, but make my bed and basically I clear all the things in my room. So I want a clear room. yes,
You
clutter
tidy
free
up.
and yeah,
You
tidy. So
yeah.
and then I some house chores like I we have two rooms like my mother's room and the children room. So I clear both of them and the living room as well. And after that, then I take shower and then I do worship my God uh, at
Mhm.
least for five whatever matlab, like it's from heart, not the time matters. And
Okay.
after I take my breakfast. So my
Mhm.
mother prepared the breakfast, and after that I usually read newspaper and go thoroughly. Like sometimes I skim, or sometimes I thoroughly read the news, and
Mhm.
then I check out the mobile, the WhatsApp, the FB and all the things. And after that, I sometimes I love to walk in the balcony and observe people and like the things I usually and like it's like self talk is there. I usually try to spend more and more time with me.
Mhm.
Um, then after that I come downstairs and clean all the like kitchen and like puja room. So it's a long one. Then I go to college. Then I come back. I have like lunch by 2 p.m. and then I take nap. It can be of half an hour. Sometimes it extends to 1 hour.
Mhm.
Like then I do usually like house chores, or sometimes I do my college work. And then by 5 p.m. I water the plants and
Mhm.
like in by the evening it's like then preparation for the dinner and all. So basically half of the time house chores and college work and this and that. Then after
Mhm.
7 p.m. The time is all mine. Like I can watch TV, scrolling on mobile, and walking on the terrace or reading few books.
Okay. So that's all about your day.
Yes.
Ah. All right. Ishu, have you ever been told that you have this tendency to use this filler sound a lot? Like,
Okay, filler sound.
yeah, this filler word, like. Have you ever been told?
Yes.
Have you ever observed?
I have observed and I do ask to my tutors. So they said that you have to practice this thing that yes, I'm using the filler sound or the filler words. So by practice, and that it can solve the problem.
Yeah. Just make sure that because you're talking about your daily routine, and you should be very comfortable talking about it, right? Nobody knows better than you. So while practicing, make sure that you don't use a single filler sound. You can record yourself. You can
Okay.
watch it again and again, no matter how painful it is to watch your own video. I know it's embarrassing at times. Even I sometimes watch record myself. I don't feel like going watching over my own video, but it's very helpful. The feedback, you can work upon it. You can observe yourself. Stop saying like all the time. It's okay. You sound very fluent. Okay, but this like is working as a noise, right? You don't want these noise. You want to declutter these noise, all right, and
Sure.
make it as immaculate as possible. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what did you do last Sunday? How did you spend it?
Last Sunday, 15th March, I was having a program, and then on Sunday, usually, sir, in a week, I have fixed like Sunday, I have to visit temple nearby my home. On like a
Last Sunday.
weekly,
Last Sunday, what did you do?
yes, sir. Last Sunday, I wake up like by 7:30, and then I have to rush to temple. So
I wake up or I walk?
okay, I woke up.
I have to or I had to. I had to rush.
I had to. It's
Yes.
fast.
It's everything is past now. So let's maintain this structure and start over one more time. Okay, what did you do last Sunday? I woke up at 7:30. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So then I had to rush to temple. Then I came back and I was I was doing dusting and cleaning all around the home, and since the maid didn't come last Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
so all dishes and like mopping and like sweeping and mopping was done by me only, and then it's like 1 p.m. doing the house chores only. Then
Mm-hmm.
I take my lunch.
Ah, I.
I took my lunch.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm.
So after that, I think I fell asleep,
Okay.
and no,
And yeah, yeah, yeah. I fell asleep. Yeah. You took a nap, basically, right?
okay, I took a nap, and
Mm-hmm.
yes, after I was not having too much to do. Like I think on Sunday, Animal movie was coming, was uh, and one more movie was there, OMG 2. So I was watching a movie for 2 hours on TV, and yes, I don't remember rest of it. It was like a normal day. I didn't
Mm.
go anywhere out.
Okay. Okay. Are you comfortable talking about the past? Do you feel this same amount of ease that you do normally when you talk about your daily routine? Or was it a little difficult?
It's like I don't remember the day, so that's why I'm losing the confidence.
Okay,
That's the thing.
it's all right. That's nothing, to worry about. It's all about practice. So what you can do is, I noticed that you were using ing form in the past. So I was doing household chores. I was watching this movie. Now things have, it's already finished, no, right? And we are not, because the thing is that I want you to be grammatically correct and express yourself as eloquently as you can, and make it simple. For example, I did my household chores. I watched a movie for 2 hours. I rested the entire day. I had my dinner.
Mm. I
I practiced some English, and later on, I used my phone and I went to bed. Simple, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Do you
I
remember
will
the first
keep
day?
it.
Yeah, sorry.
I will keep this consciously in my mind.
Okay. Do you remember the first day of your college?
First day of the college. So,
Uh-huh.
sir, I think I'm studying from a very long time. So, my graduation was done in 2014, and the very first day when we get into the college, so it was like a totally new experience for me. So, like the college environment and the faculties, all the friends, and then it was the very first time I gave myself introduction in front of all these students.
Uh-huh.
So yes, the very first day was very like memorable and incredible.
Mhm. Did you make friends, or you already had friends from school who went to the same college, or was
Uh,
it entirely
uh,
new?
when I joined that college, so I already had one of my friend with me. Then
Uh-huh.
after that, it converted into a group.
Okay. Did you have a
Yes.
Did you have a good number of friends back in college, or only one or two best friends?
Sir, I had a good number of friends in that college, but from there onwards, like when I completed my B.Ed, there also we were a group of 5 friends. Then now in M.Ed also, like genuinely, I am a social person, but now I'm thinking that I should have friends, those who add quality in my life, like something very qualitative. I don't want number to exceed, but quantity we can say, like like I don't want ki I have 100 friends, but I want that if I have 2 friends, that will be like very precious and very supportive towards me. Those who add some value to my life.
Mm. Okay, so always quality over quantity, isn't it?
Sorry, sir.
Always quality over quantity.
Yes.
Okay.
I
All
didn't
right.
get it actually.
You didn't get it? Okay. I said quality over quantity.
Okay,
Quality over
okay, huh. Yes,
yes. Yeah, we do that
yes,
normally,
yes.
isn't it? Right? We value more on the quality rather than focusing more on quantity. Even I do believe that as well. I don't have many friends, but I do have a few, and I can count on them all the time. Am I clearly audible to you? I think I'm getting a feeling that you are not able to hear
Some
me at all.
things, some things are not that much clear, but I have to nod. You know, basically sometimes little bit. Like this last one, I didn't get it because my mother is speaking something
Uh
down
huh.
downstairs. My focus was on that.
Hmm. Okay. All right. So yesterday, how did you spend your day? Yesterday, what did you do? Yesterday was Monday, and I'm sure that you went to college, right? Anything
Yes, sir.
exciting that happened in the college yesterday? Yeah.
Yesterday I I went to college early in the morning, like by 9:30,
Uh-huh.
because to take we have to take class of not take
We we had we had to.
had
Yeah.
okay we had to take class
Uh.
of a faculty.
Yeah.
So then after that it was 1 p.m. It was 1 p.m. So like the time flies, and or the time passed so fast. Then by 1 p.m. I returned to home. I had my lunch. Then
Uh-huh.
I took a and then I was busy doing some of my dissertation work and
Uh-huh.
interpreting the data. And yes, that's all about it. The day end up well yesterday.
Okay. All right. What did you do after the dissertation work? What did you do after that? Even if it is simple things, that you can tell me. We're focusing on the structure.
I I I completed my dissertation work by 6:30. I clearly remember
Uh-huh.
yesterday, and then as my neighbor
Hmm.
were going to Shakumbri Devi, so
Yeah.
they asked my mother that if
Yeah.
you would like to join.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so my mother asked me, but
Yeah.
then I said that because they were going today. So I told her that I cannot join because I have session and also I have to go college.
Uh-huh.
Uh, then after that I was busy in preparing my dinner, and then I had a walk in park, and after that I returned back to home, and I watched the TV and scroll down some few things on my mobile, and then I switched it off and keep it away from myself, from my room, like
Keep keep on.
and
What's the process? Keep.
kept
Ah.
kept
Keep away. Yeah. I kept it away.
kept it away. And by 9 p.m., my father came back from shop.
Uh-huh.
So after after locking all the doors and all after I locked all the doors, then I fell asleep.
Ah. Perfect. Very good. Excellent. Now you know the structure, right? So that's the reason I'm asking everything about past, so that you can really train your mind. At the moment, I understand that you are not very comfortable talking about it, but this is what you require.
Okay.
This is what you require. All right. One mistake. Okay, let's correct this. Whenever we talk about home, we don't use this preposition to. We don't say I return to home. We simply say I return home. All right. In the
Okay.
past, I returned home, not returned back as well. Same thing, no? You can say I came back home. I came back home. You
Mhm.
can say that in the past. Every time I come back home. Okay, to nahi aayega. All right. Hmm. And I noticed
Yes, sir.
one pronunciation. Can I write it down over here in the chat box?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you please pronounce this word for me, Ishu?
Uncertainty.
One more time.
Uncertainty.
Hmm. Okay, actually, it is uncertainty.
Uncertainty.
Yeah, there is no uncertainty. It is not, there is no need. See, if you can have a look at it closely. Okay. How many
That
syllables?
is
Sir,
uncertainty.
only four, not
Uncer-
five. Okay. Yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay. You are a good speaker, issue. Okay. Don't let this session discourage you. This should help you to
No,
be
no,
more.
not.
Yeah. Because you may realize, oh, okay, this trainer is pointing all my mistakes, and now I'm not sure whether I'm speaking correctly or not.
No, no. I'm here because I want that feedback to improve my.
You know what you can do in order to improve this past tense? Before going to bed, I used to do this because I also used to struggle a lot when I was learning the language around 4 or 5 years ago. I used to do this every time. Before going to bed, I used to rewind everything. Okay, today, what did I do? Today, I woke up at 6, and after that, I read out loud. I practiced my English. After that, I brushed my teeth. I took a shower. I went out to college, and I had a lot of good times with my friend. I studied this. I did this. I did that. I went there. So everything. I was making so natural for me. By the end of the month, now there was no denying that I was not good at English, especially in talking about the past. Please do this every day before going to bed. Rewind, or if possible, you can write it down as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. All right. Any questions for me, Ishu?
No, sir.
What are your plans after this? What are you? Are you doing some household chores or going to college?
No, sir. I have to rush to my college.
Ah, okay. So I don't want to hold you for too long. I'll let you go and enjoy your day. Okay. I'll see you perhaps maybe in the future once again. Take care. All right.
Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.